Hello everyone and welcome back to Side 3D Flickies Island on SEGA Saturn. I'm the Sheep and Dane, and today we will be tackling Spring Stadium soon. Yay. I despise this stage with a passion, and trust me, it's a horrible stage. You'll see why when we get into it, but the music on both Mega Drive and Saturn version I can't stand. The stage itself is just a mess. And please tell me the logic behind Sonic's path and his island. But either way, I hate this stage. Just that music. Actually, this music, but yeah, I don't mind too much, but it is a bit kind of, what the hell. It doesn't fit this gameplay at all. The stage is just, the design is really, really horrible. The stage is quite easy to lose yourself in because of the way the floors and stuff are designed. Fortunately, there's a lot of automated sections as well, so sometimes you don't have to worry all that much. But for the most part, it's gonna be a really annoying ride because you got these things right here which shoot up balls. You got these bloody bumpers, and it's more of a maze than the previous stages was, folks. Makes me thankful I know the level design pretty much, because otherwise I would not get this LP done. And that's why you do practice runs. Oh, yuck! Well, actually, I don't even need to do a practice run in this game. I know it through and through, but still, stuff like this stage is the reason why practice runs exist. And I want to play if you want it. I love that tune. I had to be quiet for it, but this stage is pretty much Eggman's theme park zone of the game, as everyone knows about from these games. Like, oh, Eggman, as you can see right by here, the Robotnik sign. He loves these theme parks. I find it strange how it's a Robotnik sign, because even in the classic Sonic games, you know, 1, 2, 3 and all that, all the things that say Eggman haven't been translated, so it leads me to believe this game was designed by an American studio and not... Well, actually, it was made by SEGA Europe, I think. Well, Traveler's Tales, which are Europe, and it was published by SEGA, so I'm going to assume SEGA Europe. But for the most part, the hardest thing about this stage is really trying to find Tails and Knuckles, because they are literally the hardest part of the stage, finding them, because they have been hiding. Yeah, they're hiding. They have been hidden in such a weird location that unless you know where to look, chances are you won't find them. Come here. No, god damn it, it's a red Flicky. Come here. Thank you. But follow where I'm going, and you should find them no problem. Don't worry about looking for them in the very first section. Use the first section to collect rings and nothing more, because they aren't in the first section of the stage, folks. But let's get moving. There you go. I do like some of the graphics. I just think they overdid like the floor tile decoration and stuff like that. It's just... So I can't be completely negative, but overall, I've had an incredibly bad time at the stage. But here's Tails, folks. So let's get the next Chaos Emerald. Alright. I thought that was Knuckles there originally. Unless Knuckles is further down the line in the level. I really don't remember. Okay, I know the game pretty much off by heart, but I don't remember who's in which place exactly and where everything is. I just know where everything is required to complete the stage. Anywho, special stage time, let's go. And later on, there's a lot of people that are quite surprised at this game, because some of the later special stages actually have transparent floors. And there's a large belief out there that the SEGA Saturn can't do transparencies. Which, I don't know if it literally can't and they were using some kind of magic trick to pull off the floor graphics, who knows. But we'll get to that when we actually show up something with a transparent floor. But for now, well, I can't really say too much. We're doing the same old stuff. We're collecting rings. In a Sonic game, no less. Who'd have thought that? Oh yes. Whee! Oh my god, what the... Oh! Okay. The camera sort of glitched then. That was wacky. That's never happened to me before. But fortunately, we get to hear this very awesome tune. This is... I can't stress enough how awesome the special stage is. It's amazing. Very well. Like I said though, it's easy. If I can somehow find a way to get my PC version of Sonic 3D to work, I might actually have to install like Windows 95 to actually do it, but I will I'll end up showing off what the special stages in the PC version are like. And I think I got a playthrough of the original Mega Drive version saved somewhere on my hard drive. There's no commentary on it, unfortunately, but I might just upload the entire game as like an extra video, just to go, hey, you guys seen what the Saturn version looks like? Here's the Mega Drive version if you're interested. But I don't know, that's only if I can find the video file. It was months ago I recorded that. I was bored one day and thought, hey, I'm gonna record Sonic 3D. I don't know why I did that. I think I was originally going to plan to do post-commentary for it, but as you all know, I prefer live. I only do post-commentaries for things that are ridiculously hard to do live ones with, and require a lot of editing, like, oh, I don't know, Final Fantasy. You know, games like that. But don't worry if you're looking forward to my Kingdom Hearts LP, because, trust me, that's gonna be live as well, so... Because that's the type of RPG that kind of works for live commentary. I know some RPGs are good for it, some RPGs are bad. It really depends on the game itself. But either way, it's time to move onwards and start collecting those flickies yet again, because we got this Axe Chaos Emerald, and as I said previously, you can only get one Chaos Emerald per act in this game. Ouch. Oh yeah, and even though these enemies all have spikes on them, don't worry about jumping on them, because the spikes are decoration. They can't hurt you. So spiked enemies, apart from the pufferfish, can't hurt you when you jump into them. The pufferfish only hurt you when they're blown up as well. So really, just jump or spin either jump or spin everywhere you go, and you'll be fine. Oh, I do love the speed up tune. Actually, it's very good. Although I have found that a lot of the theme songs in this game, or a lot of the music, is just a very... Oh my god, what the hell happened there? Flickies, come back to me. Come back to your master. But yeah, basically a lot of the songs in this game are all remixes of the main theme, which I quite like, actually. Although, it doesn't go to the extent that Sonic 06 did, where you hear the main theme song just about every 10 minutes. Well, not 10 minutes, every 10 seconds. Okay, it wasn't that bad, but let's face it, that game plays the main theme a lot. Granted, it's a good theme song, and granted the music in that game is awesome, but still. By the way, there's Act 1 of Spring Stadium complete. So now let's move on to Act 2. Woo, woo, woo! I love the music. Even though that's just a jingle that's in most Sonic games ever, but still. I think most of the Saturn games actually, for Sonic, use that same version of the jingle, I don't know. And I might show off at a later date, like Sonic Jam. Why? Because a lot of people know, hey, hold on. That's just Sonic 1, 2, and 3 compilation, and... What's with the music? What the fuck? Yeah, the music in the stage is interesting, but... Sonic Jam is basically a compilation of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, and 3, but what's unique about it is it comes with its own 3D world, which apparently was the start of the development of Sonic Adventures, so that's quite interesting. And unlike most games, the actual Sonic 1, 2, and 3 aren't being emulated. They are actually running off the Saturn hardware, because basically every release of the classic Sonic games are being emulated in some way, shape, or form. Like, even the Mega Drive collection is an emulation. Even though that's pretty much like the closest emulation anybody could possibly get of the games, but either way. It's all really down to personal preference. I really don't care. It's all down to the controllers, and I love the Mega Drive pad and Saturn pad. Actually, I still stand by the fact that the SEGA Saturn is the best 2D gamepad that exists. Period. Not a single gamepad surpassed it, and that's saying quite a bit, actually. But what's with all the sound effects in the music? All these sound effects are actually in the music, folks. They're not game sounds. So occasionally you just have this Scooby-Doo run effect, you know, the noise, and I'm just sitting here like, Sega, I don't know the composer's name, but composer, why did you do that? But either way, it's a nice, catchy tune. Still my least favourite in the game, but like I said, this is my least favourite level in the game, so I can't say too much about it. Alright, up there's the exit, but down here somewhere, I believe, is nothing. Okay, so over here it must be where Knuckles is. I remember Knuckles being around this area somewhere. So... what the hell? I've never used this part of the track before. What the hell? Wow, okay, that's weird. I never heard this track before in this way. Sounds surprisingly dramatic. It's quite scary, actually. Scary in a Sonic game. The words I thought I'd never say. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I'm just... basically by here I'm just searching for Knuckles, because I know he's around... somewhere. But I have no idea where. Well, actually, Knuckles and Tails in this stage are actually, in the same area. So if you find one, you find the other. And I'm pretty sure this by here leads... this is a double-ended actual... yeah, this is a double-ended loop. So if you not going the right way, you can go back through that loop. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's pretty swag. I never thought I'd ever say that in an LP. It's pretty swag, man. Oh, yeah. Christ. KTE in the house! And now I lost my music again. I'm actually thankful my music's disappeared this time. Thank you, video game. Oh, that sweet silence. And I am kind of paranoid right now because I'm really confused where Knuckles is. I'm pretty sure he's somewhere... No, I don't want to go up there. I don't want to go up there. I want to find Knuckles. God damn it. Yeah, I normally get him right away, without effort. Okay, maybe, I'm pretty sure he's in the section before this, so I'm gonna backtrack there. If I can't find him, I'll cut back to where we are, so. And we are back, folks, I found him! Basically, this is the section where we went to actually lead to that area, and this is the section by here where he's at, so just to let you know, just to make you a bit more clear on where it is, I'm just going to backtrack a bit more. That's where the little launcher is. So, okay, so here's Knuckles' location. I basically ran straight past him, but Knuckles and Tails, let's go. Special stage, a go-go. Now featuring no music on my side. You guys can still hear the music though. That's... I don't understand what causes that dazzle glitch where the music just cuts on my side, but yeah, it still records in game. It's really odd. I don't understand it, but either way, time to get going. I think this is a special stage with a transparent floor. It is. So yeah, you go. Naysayers that say transparency can't be done on SEGA Saturn. There's your proof. There is your proof. You don't believe me still? Well, how else are you going to explain it apart from magic? Well, actually, this is Sega, and everyone knows Sega consoles are pretty magical, so yeah. Take that as you will. Although I do love the Sega consoles. I really hope Sega make... well, I know they'll never make a new console again, but I really want them to. Because first party Sega is top of the range, and with all the games that Sega are publishing these days, just imagine all those games would be exclusive to one console. That would be insane! You'd never have to worry about a shortage of games on a console on release, I'll tell you that much. It won't be any Nintendo issues. Although Nintendo's starting to clear up their act, but That is a strange thing about the Nintendo consoles. They always seem to launch the consoles too early. Like, they launch it before they have the games ready to release. And it really confused me, because they wouldn't benefit a lot more if they delay the console until the games are ready to release, and then release the games with the console. I mean, I don't know. I can't really argue that Nintendo all that much, because let's face it, they're the big organization. I'm just a random YouTuber, so I'm a random Let's Player on the internet that just happens to love video games. But either who, this special stage isn't that big an issue. Just watch out for the spike balls. But as you can see, I'm well past the requirement to get the Chaos Emerald, so yay! That is a very bright emerald. Look at it! Look at it! Dear God, you think Sonic would sell these on eBay and get rich? That's a plot to Sonic Lost World. He sells it on eBay and he goes to the Lost Planet X to meet up with X person who bought it. Anywho, as you can tell, we got 6 emeralds, so there's 1 more emerald to go. So this game does give you enough leeway, because I still got a couple of zones I have to go. So it is really, really, really easy to get the 7 emeralds, but still, if you worry, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll still tell you where the actual point of no return is. The last stage you can get the Chaos Emerald, so don't fret. As long as you can get at least 6 of them by that stage, and you can get a 7th one on that stage, you will be fine and dandy. But anyway, time to get moving. Yay! Finally, progress in a Sheep and Dane Let's Play. Progress. What is this? That's a little joke towards anybody that's been around since our Halo days. We still haven't done an LP. I think it might actually be a cancelled LP unless I take it up as a solo one, because I don't think Fred's interested in doing that one anymore. But either way, we'll see. We'll all see. For now, I'm just focusing on these ones and maybe a couple of co-ops with Fred and people when they come over my house. So yay! Progress in a Sonic game. Actually, the Sonic LPs are pretty much the only thing I'm consistently good with progress in. So, yay! There you go. If you want to watch any of my LPs with progress, watch the Sonic ones. Oh, well, my controls aren't working. That's the only problem with this gamepad. It's so old now that it's kind of iffy at times. The D-pad is. Granted, it's strange because my Mega Drive pad still works, and that's a Mega Drive pad. It's older. Of course, I can't really say too much about some gamepads because if anyone's watched my Master System playthrough of Sonic 1, they would know that my Master System pad's gone. I can't use it anymore. But either way, that's Act 2 done and dusted. Woo. It actually took less time, even though I have to edit stuff out. That's really peculiar. I don't even know how I'm talking for so long without dying. Dear God. Oh well. Time to tackle the boss, which is basically someone... This boss is pretty much what Eggman made when he found out Nintendo released Donkey Kong Jungle Beat and the bongo drums, because those bongo drums, I don't know about anyone else, they hurt my hands. So Eggman must have made this machine specifically for that. As you can tell, he's got claws and flat things. And basically what he does, he flies around the area and starts pummeling the floor. Simply it's easy to beat him with this one. Just run around him and boop him in the back. Simple as, just boop him in the back. And obviously as you take more hits, the boss fight increases in speed, but let's face it, the boss isn't that big a deal. I just got hit there because I'm an idiot, but for the most part, no one should die to this boss. If you die to this boss, turn the game off. Actually, no, don't turn the game off. It'd probably be wise to try and play it and then get better and then learn, hang on, this is a good tactic. But yeah, basically run around him, hit him, boop him in the back. Another good tactic you could do is just simply jump up here and try and hit him by jumping off that. That's not a tactic I would advise because that's a lot harder than just simply running around him. So, yeah, just run around him. Just run around him and boop him in the back when it... Oh, feck. Or, you know, do what I do and just not even hit him remotely. I blame momentum physics for that, folks. Nah. Oh yeah, I haven't even talked about these panels yet, but it's probably a bit late too. But if you stand on these panels too long, spikes will come up and hit you. Keep jumping to avoid the spikes from hurting you. But either way, we've just beaten this boss. And with that, I'm gonna call this an episode yet again. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And next time we will be tackling... Yeah. Either... I can't remember what stage is next. It's either Volcano Valley or the ice level. The one with the awesome music and the Mega Drive version. I forget. Diamond Dust. So we'll either be on Diamond Dust or Volcano Valley next time. I can't remember which. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!